patience and doing nothing. I can't remember who it was, a mentor of mine anyway. He talks about being the rock in the storm. And what he meant by that was you may have had an experience when everything seems to be sort of going wrong, that you're surrounded by chaos. And more importantly, when you've got surrounded in that chaotic atmosphere or environment, then everything around you, whilst everything around you is up in the air, the only way you can take the right action, I guess, is by not investing in that chaos and not coming from an emotional space. What happens is when you're tested that way, it could be with people, it could be with just environments, it could be anything else. But when you're tested that way and there's chaos going all around, it will inevitably bring up some of your old feelings, some old habits, some old patterns of behavior that or thought patterns that are not conducive to act upon. In fact, that's how we normally sabotage ourselves, by seeing something from an emotional space and reacting from an emotional space, and therefore getting it completely wrong. And it is kind of counterintuitive to literally do nothing. And you can tell which kind of mind you're using. And normally, when there's a chaos all around, you have this massive emotional charge, and you can feel it in your chest. It may be anxiety, it may be panic, whatever it is. But then if you just wait, and maybe wait some more, then there'll be something else. A stillness, maybe a clarity, an understanding, empathy, compassion, whatever it is that's needed at the time. And that's what you're waiting for. And it's in those times of panic and in those times of the storm is what he meant by being the rock in the storm. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's about, sometimes the best course of action is inaction. Don't do anything. Don't do anything just yet until it's time to do something, and you'll just know. And it's trusting yourself, and it's having the faith to take the next step, and nothing won't get missed. You won't miss anything. And it's about waiting and finding out what the ideal thing is for you to do at that specific time, after all that emotion and all the other things have gone and that's settled. Only then can you even start to look at it and with a clear mind and make the decision as to what sort of course of action to take. But until that point, if you still have that uneasy feeling, if you still feel emotional, if you're still obsessing, if you're still, I must try and affect change now, I try and make this change now, that's not the time. You just have to wait and be the rock in the storm.